What's up again, guys? Yo. You might be wondering why the backdrop video is split. The old title screen is what I use for my scoop vids, and the current one is for my update vids. Since this one is a hybrid, I just used both for the hell of it. Ha ha ha. Actually, what really happened was, I was about to release my scoop vid. Then the devs announced that an update will roll out on September 3. So I held it, waited for the update, re-edited, and voila! 2 birds in 1 stone. Ha ha ha. But before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Let's start with the scoop, which is composed of 2 devs notes. Roll it. The orcs are coming to town, but not to murder and pillage, rather to exchange niceties, flaunt their civil way of life, and be heroes. This new playable race is regarded as the noble orcs in Tolkien lore. Just imagine them as a civilized version of the Uruk-hai, and all other orcs in the L2R world as the Black Uruks of Mordor. Villainous, mindless, and piling up their corpses is the normal way of dealing with them. Anyway, the noble orcs will start at level 180, and have already undergone first-class transfer, namely Raider, Monk, and Shaman, as per charming points. These are not real points you earn in-game. This is just the dev's way of saying that high def and crit resist are the characteristics that make this race appealing. Though a proper idiom, or whatever you want to call it, in this context, it has the potential to create confusion. Such poor choice of words. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's start with the Raider. By the way, the two-handed sword is a bit aesthetically underwhelming. If they make it as big as Sino's Sanbato, that would just be perfect. Here, it seems that they just recycled the Paladin's 3D model. Ha ha ha. Anyway, based on the description, it's a disabler, and deals immense burst damage. So, this is it. You don't need to pick the other classes. Ha ha ha. But seriously, we all know that, in battlefields like sieges, these types of skills are the ones that win wars. Next is the Monk, which is just an absolute eye candy. As per description, this reminds me of the Planeswalker. With enough time, it will undoubtedly dominate fights. Duels, that is. Not sure how it will fare in battlefields, but if the stun mentioned here acts like a stun lock, then we're talking. Okay, the Shaman. In short, it's like a tankier bishop with useful disabling skills, which is good in general. However, the fault here is that they use the term staff wand. What the freaking hell is a staff wand? Turns out that its range is the same as our conventional staffs, and they look similar too, except that they're cheaply cut in half. Scepter and mace would have been more fitting. Being a wand, I expected it to work differently, but that's just me, so never mind. Ha ha ha. The others here are, you guessed it right, yada yardable. So, let's just move on to the next dev's notes. Roll it. A grand server merge into Magneton, and an opening of a new one, Shutgard. By the way, in lineage lore, Shutgard, the town, that is an area of tension situated between dwarf and orc territories, and both factions have shown great interest over it. By the way, I'm sure you already know what goes down during a merger, because we've been there before. Duplicate names suffixed, idle character deletions, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna mention those that are notable. Alright. A 5th character slot will be added, which is intended for your new orc. But you can put anything there. Even your grandmother. Ha ha ha. Next is compensation. A lot of it actually. The fortress and castle owners. Ownership will be reset. So the sieges before the merger are gonna be extra intense. I just hope I've nothing scheduled on those times, so I can cover them. Okay, now we move on to the update. By the way, this isn't the Orc Merger update yet. It's just a minor one. Roll it. Let's begin with the new costume. School uniform. Did you notice that, on average, costumes provide combat power somewhere in the range of 1000 to 1500 or so? This one has 2 stats. Well, physical and magical def are considered as a common pair like your shoes. So, the 2 stats are def and crit resist. Which, if summed, the CP bonus still falls under that average range. And I think this will be the trend on future costumes. More stats but regulated CP totals. Now we move on to the new pet, or in this case, contraption. The Jitensha. That's the Japanese word for bicycle, by the way. And if that sounds familiar, it's a song in one of Naruto Shippuden's endings, played by Oresuka Band. Kin liked that song, so I taught her how to play it on the guitar. Too bad I can't use the song in this vid, because it's listed in YouTube's music policies. Anyway, the Jitensha is a def-type mount. And these are its stats at SR level 20. Unfortunately, it shares the same old sad story. It's pay to win. As per the others, you know the drill, right? Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Ha ha ha. And that's all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Clan Philippines and subscribe. Happy update waiting. And enjoy the new contents. Peace out yo.